Welcome back to Booze and the Rocks. My name is David Edwards, and today I'm going to make a Pisco Sour, one of South America's favorite drinks. But am I going to like it? Let's find out. Alright, it's great to have every single one of you back here. We are making a classic cocktail. That's right, the Pisco Sour. What's so classic about it? Well, it was created in the early 1920s by an American expat bartender named Morris. However, this drink is hotly debated on who owns it as their national drink. Is it Peru or is it Chile? And that's, a really good question. But for all intents and purposes, today it is owned by you, the viewer. Okay. What is Pisco? Some people might ask me. Well, Pisco is a South American spirit that was created in the early 1700s as an alternative to Arohu, which was a pumice brandy from Spain. Interestingly enough, and this is actually where it becomes really, really good, the fact that they were no longer having to import the alcohol directly over from Spain meant that the alcohol became cheaper, and it was great because you had it at home and you could do whatever you want because Pisco drinks have been around for a long time. But this sour is supposedly a thing of magic. And you know what? Let's make it for you. The first thing you'll need is your shaking glass. And we're going to use 2 ounces or 60 milliliters of El Gobernador Pisco. An interesting thing about Pisco in Chile is that it is very, very highly regulated. You actually, as a distiller, you have to grow your own grapes. And those grapes are usually Muscatel grapes or Italia grapes as they're called. The next thing we need is lime juice. We need 1 ounce of lime juice, which is 30 mils. Now, 1 lime usually gives you 30 mils. This is a good sized lime today though, so we'll see what we get. Ooh, it's looking pretty good. Move these out of the way. Next, you want to grab a little bit of your simple syrup. This is a 1-to-1 simple syrup, and we need half an ounce, which is 15 mils. I can't believe I had to actually think about that. We also need 1 egg white. Now, some people will say that you should break it separately into your other drinks so you don't make an error by getting egg yolk in there. Let's see what happens. All right, what am I gonna do with the yolk? Should I do the classic, just throw it out? Should I save it for later? Or should I just shoot it like a crazy man? You know what? You have to be careful. Some people are very, very worried about salmonella, but David laughs in the face of salmonella. Oh, cream whiskey. Oh, that's not a good mix. Oh, I gotta put that in the fridge now. But remember, just don't waste your egg yolks for the sake of wasting an egg yolk, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to dry shake this first, which means we're going to shake it very hard for a good 10 seconds. Slap it with the strength of 1,000 whatevers. Now we're going to throw some ice in there and we're going to shake it again for another 10 to 15 seconds, really hard to chill it down. Slap that back down, give it a spin it back so you can hold on to it properly because Dave doesn't know what he's doing, and shake it again. Oh. Shake it till your tin is chilled. Have a heart attack from shaking it so hard. Oh. And then grab your glass of choice. I'm going to put it in a coupe glass. Now, this is called serving it in an up style. You could choose to put it in a rocks glass. Heck, you could even put it in a tall tumbler if you want. That is up to you. So what we're going to do is we're going to fine strain this. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It is, it is. And you know what? Normally you would put 3 or 4 drops of the Angostura in there. However, I've misplaced my eyedropper. I'm sure it's upstairs. So what we're going to do is try something different. Make sure my dabber is on there, and we'll give it a bit of a, nice looking little pretty diagram on top. And this is just for not only looks, but you're gonna get the aroma, and it will subtly change the flavor. Let's take a look. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Look at that foam on there. It smells good. You can definitely smell the Angostura bitters, of course, because there's lots more on than you normally have. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You definitely do not need to have a sweeter version of this. You could. You get just a hint of the lime. The sweetness is there, but not there heavy. It doesn't interfere with the lime. The Pisco tastes really, really great. It's well blended. It comes out, and the egg white give us a great mouthfeel. However, and I'm still out of breath from having shaken this cocktail, you could choose to use aquafaba, which is a vegetarian option, or even a foaming bitters that you can buy online, which I don't have, and I need to order some just to try them out. This is really good. If you think I should use a different type of Pisco, please leave that down in the comments down below. What I will do is I will put the ingredients and the method of how to make this down in the description. And if this is your first time to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell notification. That way you'll be notified every time we put up a new video. And if you're interested in supporting the channel, please check us out at patreon.com/booze on the rocks, because every little bit helps. And you have a great day, and we'll see you next time. It was created in the 1920s. This completely derives from Pisco, which is a South American liquor, where it was an alternative to Arojo, which is a why can't I remember pumice? And this is an alternative to Arojo, which is a